Hey V, what are you doing up? So you the only person in here watching me? I am shocked to see you. What are you doing up, girl? I see that wrench you got. That's one thing about it. You will use that wrench. Girl, I'm still trying to get up on my feet. It's hard at times. How are you though? V, it look like it's just me and you at the moment. Hey sis, what are you still doing up? Aren't you supposed to be in the bed? Look who's in here, sis. B. She is up. I was not expecting to see her. Oh, you was on someone else's panel. This time of morning? Why do you have to be on somebody else's panel? This time of morning. Well, you on somebody's panel earlier in the night. Yes, B. Life is life, man. Mm-hmm. It really is. Lord, hey, we missed you today. B. B, where have you been anyway? Open, you didn't think I was gonna go live. I told you I was gonna go live early in the morning. I just didn't know when I was gonna go live. Yes, Open thinks she's grown, V. Hey, love me for real. Hey, how you doing, honey? I know it's early morning, late night, or whatever. I'm just here to like clear my mind for a moment. I was about to go to sleep till I saw him live. Till you saw who live? Who was live? You talking about Open? I cannot believe you was up. Oh God. Oh, paperwork. Okay. I'm gonna have to check out. I'm gonna have to check him out. But yeah, y'all, I'm here because y'all know that I had got a job. I had got two jobs actually. But my first job is part time. My second job supposed to be full time. And the only thing about this is my first job is only like 4 hours a day, 4 days out the week. And the pay is so low and so little. I'm struggling to pay for my room. It does not even give me enough money to pay for my room. And as far as the second job go, I had put in for um I had put all my onboarding work in online, everything like I was told to do. And when I asked when can I start, she was like, uh, Miss Lorraine, I'll call you when I'm ready for you to come up here. Like, make it make sense. A lot of that's unprofessional, especially when you have bills to pay and it's an urgency, it's a sense of urgency. V, no, I did not come on here to talk to myself. I came over here to talk to my supporters. Thank you. Love me for how you love. I hear the peace in your voice. Yeah, well, I'm peaceful right now, but you know, I can get calm. I can get up into, in the air. Like for the past couple of days, I have been panicking, doing a whole lot of panicking, um, because it's just like my income is not there, and I'm waiting for it to get there. These jobs make it difficult at times, and I be expecting things to happen overnight, but it's not happening overnight. And I know it's a process, but for a job to only pay you like what, 13, $14 an hour. How can you live on that and you doing 4 days out the week only for 4 hours? So, a day, you know. And I'm trying to like get there, get up on my feet. But it seems like it's always a stumbling block. I should have been started my second job, but I haven't started it yet. Thank you, sis. Yeah, keep praying. Prayers work. Keep pushing forward and trust the process. Love me for real. I am gonna keep pushing forward and trust the process. I had a interview yesterday, but the lady, she's about to go on vacation, so I don't know when I'm gonna hear back from her. But it was a good interview. But I just noticed with these jobs or whatever, if one is taking forever to go ahead and get you in, just start looking for something else. And that's what I've been doing, is starting to look for something else. But I'm in panic mode because I have to pay for a room, and I don't have the money to pay for my room this week. I don't have no money. Are they hiring at the schools? And what about jobs on base? Do you have a military base nearby? No, I do not have a military base nearby. I think the nearest military base would be like 4 or 5 hours away, something like that in Virginia. So no. Now I do need to check into the school system thing. I do need to check into that. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it though. I still putting in jobs on Indeed and ZipRecruiter and stuff like that. Still doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Trying not to let nothing get me down. But it's just like, okay, these people about to put me out this room because I don't have enough money on my check to cover uh, the rent like that. I've been begging and pleading for more hours, but there's so many people on this one job that everybody is getting cut. Everybody. I'm definitely going to do that, B. I'm going to check the schools. I'll make sure I check the schools in the morning or whatnot. It's just all frustrating and everything. But I like to come over here and be transparent with my supporters to let them know what is going on. Am I reaching out for help? Yes, I am reaching out for help. I have considered it to the point I'm like, dang, is it begging? Because people get in their own thoughts and feelings and stuff like that, and they're starting to question you. But I always been transparent about what I do with my money and where I'm at, and I'm pretty much just that's what I do. Have you tried to see if social services will help place you? Social services do not help place you at all. They have like job fairs and stuff like that, but here, no. Mm-mm. And I don't have small children. My children are grown and gone. Nothing wrong with that, and it's not begging. I know, I know. It's be so much going on. People be scamming and all type of stuff, or people need money for everything. Everybody's having it hard out here. I'm not just the only one. People have their struggles and stuff. I just be glad when my struggle is completely over with. So yeah, that's what's going on with me from one moment to the next. I don't know where I'm gonna live at or whatever, because I cannot keep up on this room with this little bit job. I just can't do it. But besides that, I'm gonna keep going. I ain't gonna give up. I wish I had one job that pays for everything, instead of having to work these 2, 3 jobs out here. Because I don't have a car. And I be trying to get back and forth to work my best way that I know how. I don't even have the money for a bus pass. like a 30-day bus pass to get back and forth. You'll never present yourself to be a scammer. If someone's able to help, they will. Exactly. Now, as far as warehouse work go, I could try it, but I don't know if I'm gonna survive it. I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I'm going to survive it. I have no clue with all the lifting and the heavy and stuff like that that's going on. I already be having complications like with my chest. My chest hurts a lot all the time. Sometimes my arm get the hurting and pain, and it's be a lot of stressful stuff. So from one minute to the next, I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack, or I'm gonna get real sick because I stress out a whole lot. Yeah, V, I'm telling you, I ain't no small girl either. I got meat on me. I am not no small girl. I have meat on me. So they be like, "Can you lift this certain amount of?" I probably can lift it, but I mean, I don't know if it's gonna get to where it needs to go. By the time I lift it, you know, I'm trying to keep myself up in good spirits, y'all. I'm trying. You know, my mindset is a lot more different from where I usually started from. So, yeah. Oh, I want to also talk about these people talking about other people's kids and stuff. I've been seeing what's going on, even though I be in the bushes a lot. I haven't really said too much or anything. But come on, y'all. Y'all cannot be talking about people kids. I'm sorry. Can I be talking about people kids that are definitely disabled? That is not cool under no circumstances. If you have a problem with the grown adults or whatever, have a problem with them. But don't put kids into this mess. Don't talk about nobody else's kids. You know, you're going to be in big trouble with God. That's not right. They'll go to social service and see if they can help you find work and give you a bus pass to get to work. B, you know what? I'm going to ask them. I'm definitely going to go down there. Yeah, right, B. I mean, come on down. Kids can't help their situation. Kids cannot help how they was born. You know, they're here for us to take care of them and love on them regardless. They can't help that. To hear other grown folks talk about disabled children, that's unsatisfactory to me. I don't like that. You gotta watch what you say because you never know. One day you might want to have kids, and your kids turn out just to be the same way of the person that you talked about. I've been seeing what's going on, and I ain't been liking it at all. I don't think how a person's supposed to get their blessings when they're talking about other people's children, talking about them being disabled, you know, not being healthy. Listen, people coming here, they love their kids unconditionally, whether they healthy or not. That's what you're supposed to do as a parent. And I'll be very offended if somebody came and talked about my children like that. Very offended. I would be going off honestly. I don't know what I would honestly do. You gotta be careful because you don't know how people is out here. People are crazy. People are crazy about their children. You can't be talking about people. You don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know if you're gonna ever see them in person one day and they remember you and be like, hey, you was talking about my child. Then you don't know what can go down. Love me for real. Bigger things are coming. Yes, bigger things are coming. I just gotta be patient. But you know, I'm at the point where okay, my patience is running out. You know, the channel will definitely be gone. Right, V, exactly. If you're up there sitting there, you talking about my child. Child ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Nothing at all. The child don't even know you've been taught. He or she been talked about or nothing. A child has been a child, regardless whether they got a disability or not. You know, it's for the parents to protect their child. So I advise any parent do what needs to be done necessarily for you to protect your children. Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne, social services don't really help you. No, they really don't. They really don't. Social services do not really help you at all. Hey, Mr. Troy, how are you? You's up, Mr. Troy. Well, this is your time of night that you are up. Glad to come see you come in here. But yeah, Dwayne, social services don't really help with anything, honestly. You got to have little bit babies, and even if you have them, it's still hard. You know, I be seeing women walk around with their children, and some of these women don't even have a place to stay themselves. Where I'm at, this woman got put out with three of her kids because she couldn't keep up with the rent. Where did she go? I don't know where she went. You know, but yeah, this the drama and stuff that's going on that I've been seeing lately has been absolutely crazy. I'm just like, oh Lord, no, 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 no. We got to do better than this. We got to. We all grown here. Like, are we ever gonna grow up? You know, we ain't even gonna grow up when you're talking about other people's children and talking about somebody didn't have a healthy baby. That's not right. And you know it's not right. You know it's not right. Now normally I would get on here and I'd be cussing and fussing and all that stuff, but I don't even see the point. I really don't see the point. People gonna do what they want to do. People gonna say what they want to say. But even though they say what they want to say, it does not make it right. You could be mad at the parents or whoever, say what you want to say towards them, but leave people, kids up out of here. Leave it up out of it. Handle it between y'all two. Right, V? There is no point. I don't see the point. And I used to get down. I used to do all that fussing and stuff and screaming on these lies or whatever, cussing people out and all that. It's not worth it. At V, no, I didn't, but I'm quite sure somebody, you know, did. But if they didn't, that's on them, you know. Yeah, V, I know. And where you be talking and cussing and stuff. You know what, V? I said, is she a white lady? What is it? I know when I first heard your voice and you talking, I was tickled to death. I said, oh my God, she is so cute. I just couldn't believe. And your accent is crazy to me. Everybody say I have one. I'm Southern. So I don't hear it, but a lot of people say I have an accent. And of course, when you're from different parts of the world, you're going to say things a little bit different, for some people. So they'd be like, you got an accent. I'm like, no, I don't. You might have one, but I don't. Well, I thought you was a white lady B. Because that's how you sounded, at first. I couldn't really kind of get it. I'm like, she's not like a white woman, but was cursing or whatever. But as I got to listening, I was like, oh yeah, she's black. That's what happened with that. Hey, you never know, honey. You never know these days. I ran into this white lady at the gas station, and she pulled up. She had all the black music on, everything. She jumped up out the car and she said, "These motherfuckers." She was cussing and she was doing all that stuff. And I just looked at her like, Oh my God. She act totally black. She did. She acted totally black. I'm like, you okay, girl? She like, now these motherfuckers over here done got on my nerves and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh Lord. I like, well, calm down, girl, and have yourself a good day. She said, you know what? I will. Thank you. And just walked on to a car. And just walked on to her car. She had me tickled to death. Well, at least you heard it before. You ain't hear it from me. Ain't the first time, so you have heard it before. So yeah, I'm on here just, venting my frustrations or whatever and asking for the help that I need. Um, I know people are not up this time of night. I'm surprised I am up. What'd you say, B? I have a aunt that is white, but she's not. Oh, okay. Now it'd be, you have a white aunt. Well, do you sound like her? That's what I want to know. Do you sound like her? But yeah, I'm just here to vent my frustrations out and to get the help that I need. I don't want to get to the point it's too much, keep asking folks for help. But sometimes you have to do what you have to do. What they say, closed mouths don't get fed, you know. Oh, she's ghetto. Oh, she's ratchet. She ratchet, ratchet. Leave your aunt alone. Leave her alone. Well, it's all right. You know what? I believe no matter what color, you got a little ratchet in you somewhere. It got to be, because when it's time to handle business, it's time to handle business. People can't know that you always, can't think you always playing with them. And that's how I look at it. I don't discriminate at all. Have you told her she was ghetto B? And if you did, what do you think? I mean, what did she say? Oh, she's a trip. Oh my God. Oh Lord. You was funny, V. You was real funny. I don't know what happened to Open Book. I guess she said, forget this. She done went live all late, early in the morning. She said, oh, well, MF don't get slapped. Ooh, ooh, V. Ooh. Oh, my God. Well, don't get slapped then, V. Respect. You gotta put some respect on your aunt name. But yeah, y'all, keep kids out of your mouths and stuff. Just keep them out of your mouths. You got to be careful, because one day you're going to want a baby and you just never know what can happen. And God might remember all those things. He's going to remember it anyway, you know. So I just hope people will grow up. Uh, Told I'm surprised she hasn't gotten beat. Oh my goodness. Beat. You crazy girl. You was crazy. Your mouth is wild too. Your mouth is definitely wild as well. But you're doing good. You're doing much better. When was the last time you went live? When you go live, you gotta let us know that you're going live. As a matter of fact, I gotta set the notifications. I'm subscribed to so many people's channels. I can barely keep up. So yeah, next time you go live, let me know. Oh, you went last week? Is it still up? If so, I'll check it out, okay? So I'm about to get up off of here. Y'all know I don't stay live. I like to say what I have to say and pretty much get down. You was being lazy. Well, we had those days. I was supposed to be going live plenty of times, but I ended up changing my mind. Open the show, be like, when you going live again? I'm like, not today. They were like, we knew it. We knew it. Because something always coming up. Okay. Well, if you do, let us know, okay? We'll be there to support you. We'll be there to support you. So, yeah, about to get up off of here. If y'all would like to donate, y'all can at Dollars Purple Heaven 46. It's going to go towards my room so I can have a place to stay because these people are about to put me out. Hey, Dustin Parker. Okay, come on through Tennessee. Well, Dustin, I'm about to get up off this live. You came in all late, but I'm glad you did came in. Shelly needs to go live. Don't tell her I said her name. Girl, she gonna see this live. She's gonna see this live, B. Yeah, what goes on between you and Shelly goes on between you and Shelly. I try to save y'all. Y'all be okay. Thank you, Dustin. And you have a blessed day as well. Well, I'm going to say good night to y'all. And y'all have a good day. I'm gonna leave this live up. So I will chit chat with y'all later. Catch up with y'all in these chats or whatnot. Let's see what's going on. Keep lurking in these bushes. But y'all have a good night. And bye B, love you. Bye Open Book, love you. And love me more. Thank you for coming in here, Dustin, as well. I appreciate y'all. And all to the bush watchers. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Good night.